Hello chess friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today I'm going to show you two wonderful ideas which you can use to save games and apparently to win games as well. So today's focus is going to be on Rook Endgames. I'm going to show you two very specific positions and one very interesting tactic. So white to play, you can see white is in a lot of trouble. His G2 pawn is pinged over there and his 2 against 1 majority seems to be at the moment useless, and of course black has 3 connected pass pawns. If he gets the chance to get his king inside on time, I think black is very easily winning this position. So this game. So basically it's white to play and white needs to find a way to save the game right over here. So go ahead, pause the video and try to find the move that white should play, the sequence of moves that white should play in order to save the game. All right, so hope you saw the beautiful combination that can occur here in order to win the game. So look at this move now. It's beautiful. Pawn to b6. It's a breakthrough. What's the point behind this? Isn't black simply capturing the pawn? Yes, he is. Of course, the threat is to capture on a7 and then to promote, which would be very difficult to stop. So he obviously captures. Now, if you directly push the pawn to a7, the problem is rook a2 easily stops it, and there's no further idea. So what was the entire point of playing pawn to b6 and sacrificing the pawn? Well, here we go. Rook to a5, double exclamation mark. It's a beautiful move. Basically, you're threatening to go a7, a8 without allowing the rook to a2. And of course, the idea is he's got to capture, obviously. The idea is interference or line closing, closing the lines of communication. Basically, the rook can no longer control the path of the pawn, hence the pawn is free to go forward, march forward. And here, let's say, give or take a few moves, basically white will be able to hold this position. Obviously, if black messes this up, he can even win, white can even win, but technically speaking, this is a drawish position. So in this way, we can save the game. So it's a very interesting idea. First, sacking the pawn over here and followed by this beautiful move, rook to a5. Now, let's look at even more beautiful example. Well, so here is the second position. We are going to look at black is, I think, 2 pawns ahead. And obviously, it seems that black is totally winning. But obviously, we have a very interesting tactic here. White to play, find the move that saves the game for white. All right, so hopefully you found the beautiful idea. White is in a seamless it seems that he's totally lost. He looks to be in an absolutely losing position, but here is a trick. First move, pawn to c6. The third is very simple. You would like to capture on b7 and then promote to b8 queen. So of course he has to capture this, and now comes the point. Obviously, just like the last time, going b7 does not help simply pushing the pawn, because then rook b4 covers the square easily, and that's not winning. That's losing, in fact. So here comes the point. The beautiful move for white is rook to b5. It's really a beautiful move. The rook is very arrogant, so to say. He doesn't even care if the pawn captures. Basically, both the pawns can capture no matter what you capture back with. Let's say the a pawn, b7 takes, we promote, and of course, black has a lot of pawns and a rook. And despite that, I think white will be able to hold this position. We can just perpetually give checks. We can give a lot of checks. And again, if black misplays this position, he might even be lost. So, but with best play, basically, this is going to be a draw. So again, this beautiful idea of line closing or interference, rook to b5, was the highlight of the day. I really like these two games. Actually, these were games. Let me just tell you the names of the players. In the first one, it was Sebot versus Lebedev. It was played in St. Petersburg in 1895, and the second one was Ibele versus Nevorotsky in Budapest 1959. So you can search these games up. I think a really interesting theme. These are old games. And here we have a beautiful saving options. I think this kind of games show us the resourcefulness of chess. As I've highlighted, you need to learn these defensive tricks to become a strong chess player as well. So hope you enjoy this. Thank you for watching and do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until next time.